Second example, we have x divided by -9 equals 3. Now write the problem twice. That way you can look at the problem and then see what you did to it later on. All right, so we divided by -9. The opposite of divide would be to multiply. And I have to multiply by the same number, -9. So I'll just go like that. And I have to do, if I'm going to multiply this side by -9, excuse me, I need to multiply this side by -9. So I'm doing the opposite of divide. I'm multiplying both sides. Okay, so these will cancel right here. And you're just going to be left with x equals 3 times 9 is 27. And there's one negative, so it's negative. So these cancel right here. This comes out to be 1. (24) equals -6x. Remember, the goal is to get the letter by itself, the variable. So that means we have to get rid of the -6. So to get rid of the -6, this is -6 times, so we have to do the opposite of times. The opposite of times is divide. So I'm going to divide by the same number, -6, and I have to do that to the other side. Remember, the goal is to get the variable alone. So if I do that, this cancels out. The -6 divided by -6 is 1. 1 times x is x. On the other side, 6 goes into 24 4 times, and there's one negative. So it's negative. And it doesn't matter if the x is on the right or the left. It doesn't matter. Just kind of going back over a second here, notice that we always have the same number on the top and the bottom. Next to x, the top and the bottom, the same number. Here's again, on the top and the bottom, the same number. Here again, you got the x, put the number, if the number's on the bottom, put it on top. If the number's on the top, put it on the bottom. And then do the same to the other side. So immediately notice that we have x over 2, x divided by 2. So the opposite of divide is times. Immediately when most students look at this, they think the answer is 8. It is not. So this is divide by 2, so I'm going to have to multiply by 2. And I have to do this to both sides. Notice how I have one on top and a number on the bottom, same number. So what's that leave me with? X equals, the 2's cancel here, that's why I just have x. 16 times 2 is 32. Again, my equals are lined up. Same thing to both sides. Okay, 18 equals x divided by 9. Okay, so I wrote the problem. Here's another one right here. So I said divide by 9. That must mean I have to multiply by 9. And I have to do that to both sides. See, most students, when they look at this problem, they think the answer is 2. It is not 2. Okay, the 9's reduced to 1, and 1 times x is just x. Then I have 9 times 18. So just do 9 times 8. 9 times 8 is 72 with the 7, and 9 and 7 makes 16. So it's 162. And again, it doesn't matter if x is on the left side or the right side. Okay, so a couple of more examples down below. Now this is kind of tricky. We're not solving an equation here, but I just want to show you what is equivalent to negative x divided by 4. Negative x divided by 4. It's the same thing as see, the negative can be up on top, the negative can be in the center, or the negative can be down here. It's all the same. They're all equivalent. So please don't get confused when you see that.